Hello there, everyone. Hello. Okay. Anyone interested in joining the creative assembly community? I heard it's rad. I heard it's truly. Also, a lot of people are pointing out the whole sword. Oh wait, no, that's not. I have my YouTube video playing in the background of the stream. Okay, there, that's better. Okay. A lot of people have pointed out how this is like an example of don't care looks cool. You got her wielding a dagger in one hand and a bow and arrow and like and a bow in the other, and then even in the cinematics when you're defeating an army it turns out like that. So wow, don't care looks cool, I guess has truly reached its peak. It's a minor thing, you know, on its own, but when you consider the rest of the game and you look at it, yeah, you see a pattern. Hello, we are all back here with some more Total War Pharaoh. I might be in the top 1% of people in terms of playtime now. I only have like 7 hours in the game. And I'm... CA must be looking at their whatever back end that they have and like, oh look, we have a dedicated player over here who's played it almost every day since the game came out. I wanna do... First I wanna first of all do some more chariot... Some more chariot stuff. I want to do some more stuff with chariots. If I'm not mistaken, all of the chariots in this game have, or most of them have melee. I want to try the melee. Sorry, most of them have ranged. I want to try a melee centric chariot and see how well that performs here. I want to see if a medium. Sorry, if a melee focused chariot is good for anything in this game, because I think I only tested the ranged ones last time, right? Anyway, let's start that battle. Odonju. Jeep. Selam. Forced diversion? What are you talking about, Rubidium? Also, I should have checked the map first, but whatever. So we got 28. There's a lot more chariot models in this 128, and if these guys can't wreck a unit of basic upper Egyptian militia clubmen, I don't know what they're good for. And just to make sure, I'm gonna try and get them to attack through a unit, so not the unit in the first. In the first line. I'm gonna try and get them to attack through one, see if that works. And I was just playing Shogun 2. I started the Natomo campaign, and I'm gonna have to like unlearn a bunch of stuff. No, I can barely even see these units over here, like down here. Like it's just so difficult to see them.
Send them to Mort.
Let's go. Well, they seem to have done better than the Oh, I have to turn this on every single time I play the game. Like, why doesn't this stay on default? So we got about 37 kills and whatever. We just lost our first model, but those hit points are tumbling fast. Let me try the pull through now, if that does anything.
Chariots with me.
Your general is under attack.
Okay, they seem more effective in the pull through, or maybe not. Still taking heavy losses, heavy damage in this. And the kills have like dropped off so badly since we did that. We're taking more damage, yet we only did like 44 kills total against literally the most garbage tier set of units in the game. And what this does is I'm formulating my script, and the way I figured the balance in this game is because there's no... It's actually worse because there's no cavalry, like no cavalry. The only thing you have is like infantry and chariots, and what that does for the balance is, at least in games like Warhammer or Three Kingdoms, and I can't believe I'm comparing them favorably right now, you could at least get around the AI's bonuses by just cycle charging cavalry to all hell. Cavalry at least provided you a method to cheese the AI. Now, because chariots, I'm assuming, are late game units, all you have is infantry, and infantry, like the raiders, are supposed to be like fast infantry, who are supposed to take the position of cavalry. it's just worse off because there's less you can do to avoid that fight. There's less you can do to avoid the modifiers.
Chariots, get going!
And so literally they have succeeded in making the game nothing but auto-resolve. There is nothing but auto-resolve left in this game. I auto-resolved chariots with Sauret with some archers, and it did better than I could ever have hoped to.
After me, brothers!
What a charge, Mark. Let's go eat, huh? I'm to the unit's credit, they're still mostly intact. They've lost 7 models, but they've also lost half of their hit points. So the next time I do a charge, a bunch of them are just gonna straight up die.
Keep fighting! Get the wheels moving!
Your warriors are wavering.
Right, men!
The thing is, you can do infantry-centric Total War. They've already done that with Follow the Samurai. Follow the Samurai in campaign was very, very infantry-centric. You could go an entire campaign using nothing but your generals as cavalry. Like, I only ever recruit like 1 unit of Yariki just to run down units. I'm not talking about multiplayer here, that's different.
You are losing ground.
But that pop-in also is horrendous. But in Follow the Samurai, they did an infantry-centric Total War, and they did it well with all the different classes of infantry there. So there's like no excuse if you don't have cavalry in the game. You can still make something interesting. Oh, Jake the Ripper is eating his ramen, I guess. He is eating. You will sit down and eat the noodle.
Warriors of Canaan!
Well, we confirmed that also, you know, not just ranged chariots, but also melee chariots are pretty damn underwhelming. That's just against the literally weakest unit in the game. Some of the weakest units. I want to do sieges now. I want to see what the sieges are like in this game. Battle type, ambush, minor settlement, ambush, siege. We're gonna go for siege, and they're gonna be the attackers. I want to test the AI's ability to defend also after this. I want to see how it spreads out its units. Okay. You go ahead and auto-generate me an army. I'll see how this goes. I'm going to be wanting a lot of ranged for this. I do have the Sheridan bodyguards who do not actually have any projectile. So I think I'm gonna go for fully ranged and see how that goes. Elite Mage archers, and yeah, there we go. So we got just this entire copy-paste army against a whatever army the AI generated, and balance of power is also heavily in my favor. And based on the numbers, yeah, I don't know how they balanced the funds against the. Do they give the same funds to the attackers and defenders? Because I'm not seeing much difference in terms of the quantity here. Also, I'm going to reiterate this again. If Total War had the Total War game that I would design, and if it had chariots in, I would design chariots to have a massive psychological effect on enemy infantry. That's how it should be. And the same applies to cavalry, though less so. The main advantage of cavalry, I have to keep on reiterating this. People think it's just in real life. It's like the charge of the Rohirrim, you know, and the Battle of the Pelennor Fields, where they just charge through and decimate thousands and thousands of orcs like some sort of armored train. That's not how it works. The main advantage of cavalry in history was primarily psychological. The hope, the idea was that you would scare enemy infantry, especially soldiers who are poorly experienced or poorly drilled. You would try to get them to break formation, and if they break formation, that's when the cavalry do the damage. Cavalry tend to perform much worse in history against soldiers who hold formation, because you're not dealing with the individual mass of one man. You're dealing with, if you're talking about fully armored soldiers, fully armored like dismounted knights, 200 of them bracing one another, you're dealing with the mass of 200 men and their armor charging cavalry into them. It's not going to end well if the knights hold their ground. So the fact that everything is reduced to just dealing damage rather than considering how it would affect. Oh, look at that! I got Swedish SEK. Is it's Swedish lira, I think, or if I remember correctly, or something. Just 11 more. Well, thank you, man, but I don't need it. It's fine. I consider the community aspect to be worthwhile. Anyway, okay, let's see how this goes. Thank you so much, Piotr. Battle AI. Did it just say, what did it just say over there? I missed it. It says Battle AI's computing deployment. That's a weird thing. I thought is the implication that it might not compute deployment or something. That's funny. All right, let's see how it deployed over here. So it divided. It's yeah. We got they loaded in with. I forgot about the siege equipment aspect. So we got a ladder. Now I have not watched any of the promotional material for this game, and I have not played Troy. I've not watched any of the sieges in those games, so I have no idea if the at least they don't have ass ladders, so I guess that's good. I'm not sure if you can actually destroy the siege equipment.
Do not let a single man through.
Now, if the game was well designed, this would be incredibly easy. Like, you just defeat in detail. Oh wait. Is this already... What? Is it already breached or something? Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Incredibly interesting. Okay, so... I'm gonna play this by ear. Is stretching the units out on wall even necessary? Because they just fire through each other. I want to see if they do the Medieval 2 thing where they fire in a crazy arc, which is just so stupid in that game.
Sons of Egypt.
I also want to see if they actually fire through the gap instead of... If they're smart enough to fire through the gap, like the targeting system is smart enough to fire through the gap, actually. I can't believe I have to test these things. Like, it should be taken for granted. But, you know, Total War has reached such a level where I need to actually test these things to see if they accounted for them. That's where we're at right now. I can't trust anything in these games. I gotta do my due diligence here.
Sons of Egypt. We aim through.
Anyway, yeah, guard mode's on for everyone. Did they not deploy anywhere? Is that it? I feel like they have some units hidden or something. It looks like that. Okay. I'm wondering if they can hide anything in the deployment. But anyway. Also, I need to see how effective those towers are. Let's see about that.
I live for war.
Also, it's true that if you dock units, you get more range, right? It's just a flat modifier, right?
We aim true.
Because that's much longer than what I'm used to dealing with.
They'll never make it past.
Yeah, I think, no, that's the raiders, sorry. It's, ooh, no archers here. Okay, there's one unit of archers here, but no, it seems to be the same range. I'm not sure.
We aim through.
I want to see if we can destroy the siege equipment.
Pick them off. One by one.
Okay, let's see how the targeting goes.
Archers.
Okay, they are firing like direct fire instead of
As commanded.
firing up into the air. Okay, yeah, that's good. They're actually firing through the gap. I like seeing that. Okay.
Always ready.
Okay, here we go.
Archers loose.
Now, it doesn't look like you can actually target the tower. You can only target the units driving the siege equipment. What are you... Okay, yeah, the general's here. I forgot.
Fancy.
Got the generals here.
Sons of Egypt. Archers loose.
I'm gonna have to test the siege equipment myself. Like, can another unit pick it up after the first one is defeated? Okay, they're smart or dumb enough to go through the choke point. You can look at it in two ways. Like, they're smart enough to go through the choke point and not. At the same time, they're also stupid enough to go through the choke point. It's really weird.
Arrows away. Lock in the sky.
The
They're
foe
not.
has captured your siege tower.
What do you mean captured my siege tower? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, it's don't call it a siege tower. Call it a fort tower because it's confusing.
Sons of Egypt.
Yeah, we've mostly no, actually not. There's like 4 units that managed to get through there. Can I place units on the other side of the wall? Can I place you?
Archers.
Why can't I place you there?
Soldiers, move.
Why can't I? Can I not place you here? Or you're just, or maybe I can actually. But for some reason it renders as red.
Fight for Pharaoh.
Also, are these guys firing through the fort tower? Or like they have the line of sight blocked? I'm not sure.
Archers, loose.
Also, do the okay, the arrows actually get rendered. I'm just making sure about that. The arrows actually get rendered, like getting stuck in the wood.
Sons of Egypt!
Okay, firing at the routing unit. They're firing at 2 units simultaneously, which is not bad to see. I'd like it for the same unit to fire it like in 2 different directions.
Your warriors are wavering.
Actually behaving intelligently somewhat.
Blacken the sky.
Yeah, I should change the ammo type to fire. Forgot. Not skirmish mode.
Immediately.
Just selected the general by accident. Too used to playing campaign. Okay, sure. The
Seeks to tear down the gates.
Sons of Egypt.
Wait a second. Where'd the battering ram go? Did the battering ram just disappear? Wait a second. Where did the battering ram? Did the battering ram just disappear? Holy crap! It just vanished. I missed that.
On the move.
Yeah, the it seems like the siege battering ram actually just vanished.
Your general is under attack.
Amazing.
Sons of Egypt.
Amazing. Truly, truly amazing.
Ready.
Oh, I thought I wouldn't catch that game, huh? You thought I wouldn't catch that game, huh?
For glory eternal. Shoot them down.
We got Ramses here, and I'm pretty sure the moment he dies, like a lot of these units are just gonna break.
Sons of Egypt. Let's fly.
Yeah, and there's no flame effect for the arrows either. Like not even a hint of it. It's the same. It looks like it's the same effect as standard arrows when they do hit.
Arrows away.
Hmm.
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
Shoot them down!
There's also the fire spread effect that I need to test.
Back!
Yeah, okay, how am I supposed to test that? I'm trying to think of... Okay, I could use the same land battle map that I was using earlier and see how it works. My prediction is that because of the way the health bars function, it barely has an effect on units.
The enemy is trying to control the gates.
It's good to see though that they actually ignored my men on the walls. They didn't try to literally decimate all of the units. It seems they're aware that, hey, you know, you're probably supposed to go and capture these 3 victory points. So it's not a single one, it seems.
The enemy is laying claim to your victory point.
Well, I know that... Wait, is that... Is the siege equipment actually burning? Okay, so you can't see... I can't actually target the thing while it's being pushed, apparently. I can only target the unit behind it, but that's kind of lame. I can't select the actual siege equipment until...
has depleted their ammunition.
While it's being pushed up at the wall. Well, okay.
Get moving!
I want to see, does the fire have any effect on these men here? You just stand there and get incinerated very, very slowly. Yeah, it's literally just a slow HP thing. It's barely consequential.
Warriors have been routed.
It's very inconsequential on the whole.
They're right on us!
Yeah, it's incredibly inconsequential on the whole. Holy crap. Can I make them run through it? No, I can't.
Onward! We aim through! For glory eternal! Strike through!
Oh, look at that. That's a lot of men dying. That is a lot of men dying, but again, it's probably because they already had most of their HP gone. That's the thing with HP, that's how inconsistent it makes the combat. That charge, that should be the standard effect you get from charges in this game. 10 or 20 men die.
Pride of Egypt!
Yeah, very, very slowly just dealing chip damage to my general.
Move out! To bloodshed!
It should be, instead, it should be a massive morale debuff, the units either waver or insta-rout and they can't be rallied until they leave the zone, the fire zone. That's what it should be. It should be used to cause disruption amongst your units rather than just a slight, oh, here's a 5 HP per second damage penalty. Also, this the zoom thing, the feature is really it's really jarring. It's not smooth at all. Reminds me of when they introduced it in Empire and how finicky it was in that game.
I cannot keep fighting!
What do you mean push step back?
Understood! Repositioning! Advancing!
You mean that? Is this what you're asking for, Pike?
A victory point.
I never miss! Destroy them! Sons of Egypt! Pursuing greatness! Marksman!
The enemy is laying claim to your victory point.
We've used every arrow!
What do you mean the unit doesn't even have the stance?
Glorious battle!
Well, I routed them. But of course, it's gonna take. They're just gonna run through my men. Look at this. They're just gonna run through my men because of the HP. And this is really detrimental to the gameplay because it pretty much discounts the idea of defeat in detail. Like, if you try to run down routing units in the middle of a fight with the intention of preventing them from rallying, you're gonna tie down a unit or two for so long they can't get involved in some other place in the battlefield. It's just so hugely detrimental in so many ways. Yeah, I'm aware. But I'm not really concerned with that. I just wanted to see how... I wanted to see how the AI... First of all, I wanted to see two things, like how the AI actually approaches the siege defense, like the siege assaults, like if it's very focused on eliminating the units or actually goes for the objectives. But it seems like it actually goes for the objectives, like it ignored these units I had here on the wall. Also, what is this visual glitch? Well, why does the... Oh, okay. Okay, so it becomes super saturated and desaturated. Oh. Okay, so if I pan it a certain direction, oh, just turn the post processing off or something. Okay. They at least fix the thing where routing units aren't affected by fatigue and run faster on routing than battling. Oh, I'm not sure about that, honestly. I'm not sure. What I do know is that because there's a lack of cavalry in this game, you need raiders to run down routing units, and the problem is raiders are still slower than cavalry. So, not too good at that. I want to see... What else do I need to see over here? If I go and... I want to try. Okay, I want to see if I'm the attacker over here. I'm going to auto-generate an army here. Give me mostly melee infantry here. Good. And auto-generate an army here. Oh, whatever the game decides to give me. And I want to see... where's the siege equipment panel? Where do I get the siege equipment, or do I have to press start battle and then I Okay, but where do I get the siege equipment? Oh wait, sorry. You said equipment, I was looking here. So we're gonna get one siege tower. Well, I want to try the wall sapping thing. I think that's a pre-battle thing though, so it's not even something you have to do in the battle, which is just sad. Let's see what this is. Let's see. I'm curious to see what the sapping looks like. Is it literally just a pre-battle like ability thing, like it's like magic spell or something, and not something you actually have to like no sapping and counter sapping? It's funny how they tease you with all these ideas, but they never, like, it's literally just a boring... It is quite literally just a boring ability you just click on and just magically happens. None of the logistics of it has to be done. Where is the option for sapping? Where is the option for sapping? And that's on a Sunday afternoon, 4,400 people playing this game. What's the different Egyptian factions? But they get access to mostly the same units. Let's see how it's really gonna change the essence of this test. Where's the sapping? Is there like a button over here or something I'm supposed to press? Doesn't really matter which one's the worst. You're splitting hairs at that point. They're all different degrees of bad. What? No, Rubidium, no, what? What? No, what are you doing? What's up? Okay, I'm gonna spawn everything on one side. What? Gom said I am what? Okay. Isn't it the breached wall? Where is that? Is it just an automatic thing? That's it? That's it? That's literally it? It's just a random thing or something? Okay, I'll just... It's also good to see the siege towers don't cover the whole map, I guess. Anyway, start battle. Okay, they all spawned on this section for the most part. We got 2 in there. And probably some others, but I can't see them because of the line of sight. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna... We're gonna be here a while if this is gonna be the case. I wanna see if I can... I wanna see if these guys actually respond to me, like if they actually redeploy themselves. Yeah, but it's almost like the ladders and the okay. It's almost like the ladders and the siege towers aren't a separate entity while they're pushed by units. They're like both the same entity or something. Okay, what are you up to? What are you up to? They're coming to man the walls here with their melee infantry. Interesting. So I like how they're not even pushing the siege tower. It's just it's just operated by magic at this point. Yeah, they're not even pushing it. I'm pretty sure in Medieval 2 they actually push the thing, like they actually interact with it. But here it's almost like they've been like stuck onto it, like by the developers, but they're still using like the same collision thing or whatever. Okay, the little stuff that you pay attention to. Yep. Just strolling by, walking our siege tower. It is ancient Egyptian magic, I guess. Yep, it wasn't the aliens guy, it was just... Guys, it was just this. There it is. They have the same stamina. Eager. Where's the stamina? Fresh. No, they're still fresh. They are quite literally still fresh. And it seems, yeah, the AI is trying... Oh, it's trying to move its... Oh, it's... It's getting stuck in this area, all huddling in this corner, trying to move. So wait, I've already... If I keep my general here, hang on. If I keep my general by himself, because I know that in Shogun 2, the AI places such a high priority on the general that they will ignore everything else to face him. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna send my infantry back to where the breach is. I'm gonna move all the siege equipment to that side. I'm gonna move all my siege equipment to that side, to one side, and then my infantry all to another side, and see if I can just cheese this by just walking in and not have anything cover the breach. I think that's the way to go. We got like one unit over here. What do you know? It's almost like they are... It's almost like making fun out of Warhammer figurine collectors like over here. This looks pretty low quality and cheap, but you had to pay $60 for it. Okay. Fast forward still. Oh, wait. I did not expect them to reach that far. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like the arrows are actually like heat seeking, like you can't dodge them. Not a single man lost to all of that, by the way. Just saying. It looks like you can't dodge the arrows at all. They look like they're heat seeking, even when they're arced like that and moving much more, supposedly moving much more slowly. They just arc and hit all your men. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Yep, you're just taking my siege tower out further. They're not even anywhere close to it right now. What the? They're not even. You know, picture is worth 1,000 words. They are not even like. Are there guys inside who are like self-propelling it or something? Maybe the guys inside are like self-propelling it, but come on, there's no way you have enough torque in there to actually get the wheels moving. Even especially just a slight incline is so much more effort that you have to expend to move this crap. Okay, so they're focused. All right, so they're very, very focused on these infantry over here. I just really want to break the siege AI. Okay, no, I'm gonna send all the siege equipment around and just hold these guys here. Is it possible to win a battle with only cavalry? Yes, very much so, but it's like it's not optimal. It's very micro intensive, and once you start encountering like high experience Yachty samurai, it's a lot less viable. You really need infantry to pin down. I wanna see, does the fire, which one of these guys has the raise ability? Okay. "23 years later and the AI, I'm not sure if Shogun 1, Medieval 1.
Is under attack.
Okay, from the siege tower, I see. I'm not sure if Shogun 1 and Medieval 1, the AI would like sally forth, or Medieval 1, the AI would sally forth like to attack this small army over here ever. But I know for the longest time, they just don't do that. They just sit in the fort. Even if you place a tiny force facing them, they just... They just stand there and then politely watch you. Okay, they're dividing their forces. They are dividing their forces. Towers don't seem to be too effective. Get up there, boys. Also, I need to see the climbing animation. Well, there's one thing in the game that doesn't look bad.
I will break the mighty Ramses.
They just... What the hell? You just ignored... Oh my god. This AI is so dumb. They went and ignored one tower. Like, I have to manually tell them to use a tower rather than being intelligent enough to use the nearest one.
Get moving.
That is truly something else. I wonder if that's also like a...
Almost in your grasp.
I wonder if that's also a Rome 2... a Rome 2 era kind of bug. Interesting bug. That's 1 victory point, 2... There's 2 victory points, 3 victory points. That's the last one there. God, I love it.
Sons of Egypt,
Alright, those guys are pretty much just tied down there.
Spears! Infantry moving!
No.
Let's march! With me!
Embrace your doom, Ramses!
The temple's gonna be a tough fight. There's a lot of units over here.
The gates.
Temple's not gonna be an easy fight.
Prodigy of war!
I'm gonna go for the farthest first because it seems like the one that's like I don't want to fight through units over here. I want to avoid them as best I can.
Marching on! Onward!
You have captured the enemy tower.
We will break them down!
Get moving.
Into position!
Yeah, they're very, very confused right now. Their pathfinding is really like they want to run down there, but they're like, there's this path and then this path down here. It's not looking too pretty.
Infantry moving!
It's not looking too pretty at all. Yeah, they just stopped right now. Hey, it seems like the coast is clear here.
All this will be ours! Onwards! Strength
The
is
gates
power.
are almost in your grasp.
No, all of them are.
Their defenses. Never back down!
Oh, those gates. Okay, that's what he's talking about.
On the move!
Come on, so I want to go for this and then dash for that, and hopefully, if the coast is clear, there's this one unit over here of archers. If I can just tie them down, that's enough to get that.
The gods will fall!
I'm pretty sure I'm playing on max unit size right now. Did it default back to large or something? Because I did set it to ultra.
Spears!
Okay, their AI is... This is looking like a Rome 2 AI right now. They're running between the same 2 points over and over again. Same units.
Hero of
It is giving me some Rome 2 memories right now. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one unit here actually, just in case. Just to like tie down the AI right now.
war is my calling. Stay close.
And this entire unit is just spaghettied so far. Holy crap.
The gates are almost in your grasp.
I gotta pay.
The gates.
I gotta pay attention to that sector, see if the AI vacates it and I can move my units in. Okay, it seems if they're gonna move their entire army over here, I am just going to... Well, I'm enjoying it in an ironic sense. It's like conducting some research over here, but I can't see this me playing this as a hobby. No fucking way.
With me.
No, but this is not a campaign. I'm playing. This is a custom battle. I just really want to test the CJI and see how well it performs.
Spears!
Okay, we got one unit giving chase. Can I hide a unit here? Hang on. Can I actually hide within? This is really interesting. If you can hide units within the enemy's fort, it's gonna be really cheap if
Trying to control the gates.
it's gonna be really cheap if it's like, no, sorry, you're in an enemy fort, you can't hide or something like that. I can see them doing that crap, doing that nonsense.
Move as one.
The city will be ours!
I can see them pulling off that nonsense. Holy crap! Get in here, boys.
Soldiers, move!
For glory.
On the march!
Looks like I am going to have to actually fight these units because they're just going to recap this whole area. And the thing is, no, the AI still remembers where hidden units are, so...
Marching on! Right into the trap!
Yeah, I've come to terms with the fact that auto-resolve was just the best thing. overall. Especially if you're Sarت and you start out with chariots, that's it. You're done. We're gonna be against Sheridan speaker bodyguards, and we're gonna have the difficulty modifiers screw us over so bad.
Take this place by storm!
Oh wait, I can send these guys here. I can send them out in the rear. I think I might have a chance, a shot at it.
Axe warrior!
For the ages!
Sons of Egypt! Spears! Slow and steady!
Yeah, we got a lot of units incoming.
Spill blood! Out of the way!
War is my goal.
What the hell? They can how? That is some disjointed range right now. That is some deceptive range right now. Holy crap!
Take it by force!
What are these? Renowned Nubian longbowmen? I guess that's why they're longbowmen.
Fight for Pharaoh! Eager for battle!
Unit losing decisively according to the game. Okay.
Swordsman! I am invincible!
Get him, boys. Oh, there's still more units down there.
Hero of destiny!
Now they fear us!
Sheridan's spear bodyguards.
Come on. Let's march! On the move!
Oh, after all of this, they've lost like 15 men or something like that. Awesome, truly awesome. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. After all that, it's basically...
Make those defenses crumble!
I can't set... Can I not set fire? Are you kidding me? I can't... Can I not set fire to these buildings or something? Only...
Soldiers!
I can only set fire to like what then? It has to be like just area of effect or something for archers, for fire arrows. That's all I can do to get...
Glory!
Shoot them down!
Are these guys shaken? Okay. Can I not set fire to nearby buildings? Well, the game's lying. Unless it's just automatic. Yeah, it's just one enthusiast actually throwing. Well, it sucks that you can't target individual buildings. Wow, this is really, really underwhelming. And it's having the same problems as... They're having the same problems as gunpowder infantry. With the way these things have to form up just to get anything going. Truly amazing.
Has lost a victory point.
Truly, truly amazing.
Behold my greatness!
Stamina per second. Truly, truly amazing stuff you got going there. Okay, they're all huddling up in the central part. I'm just gonna go focus on the temple.
War is my calling. Infantry moving!
Spears!
You start firing on those men and I'll send these guys charging down.
Of Egypt! Strike through! Onwards!
What do you mean May? What are you talking about?
Shoot them down!
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
Yep, unit losing decisively. I'm not staying in this melee here.
Infantry moving!
I'm not staying in this melee here. Moving out. And oh wait, I forgot. I did not see that unit cross. just okay.
Move as one! Destined for victory!
Spears!
Oh, okay. It's cheeky CA, huh? Just May, okay.
Always ready!
It's all caught up in the fight over here. The thing is, what's the point in setting fire to this crap if it's not even within like your way of advance? Like most units aren't even gonna get affected by this. So in these areas, it's just purely cosmetic in that case. It's not even something you can use tactically. It's not even something you can use tactically. It's not even something like it's not even. It's funny when they make so much buzz about the stuff they're adding to the game, and very consistently it's something that's just not living up to its hype and is completely useless. Yep, this is DEI. This is why when people tell me modders, you know, let modders develop a Total War game, I'm like, no, sorry, don't let modders develop a Total War game. I trust modders as a collective. Okay, there are a few good ones over there, but as a collective, I trust modders less than I trust the developers. That's how much that's how much I have complete contempt for modders for Total War specifically, because they all have very, very stupid ideas, like with DEI. Anyway, I'm getting bored of this. Let's see. Yeah, I got to turn 14 on this one. Well, when I say about setting fire, I'm referring to within the context of this game. I don't know much about Three Kingdoms but the way I tested it so far, it's only just small chip damage. Like it's not even. It doesn't do much to affect them. All right, what? Okay, so they're sallying forth. You're defending against Mesh right now. He's got a bunch of militia. What is up with this UI? Like this whole unit card thing is just. Okay, we got clubmen. We got some archers and slingers in the second stack. We got conscripted axemen. Now the axes, you know, just general axe and shield units are really powerful in this game. And I cannot rely on the auto resolve for this. What exactly do you mean? Are you talking about the campaign or the battle itself? Alright, so it's a clear day so far. Increased fatigue build-up from actions, all like that really matters though. These guys are supposed to be much longer range. They got 210 range versus 150. But that doesn't... okay. We got javelin chariots. Archers. I'm gonna cluster all the archers together here. And finally we got Egyptian peasants here. I wonder how good these guys are going to function in the meat shield role, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to do that. But I will just micromanage the chariots. How much missile, how much ammunition? We got 30 ammo. Not bad, I guess, especially for javelins, which supposedly have a lot of missile damage. 46. Okay, start. Start, boys. I'm gonna just kite this army to absolute hell. The peasants are just out here to slow down their advance. Also, I forgot she herself has a chariot bodyguard. I should pair her with the main chariots. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on forming up and crap. Yep, we are playing. Move on. Nothing is going on. This is a crap game, man. You came to the wrong stream. I don't usually stream this game. I usually stream Shogun 2. Now that's a good game.
Launch javelins! Throw your javelins!
Upper Egyptian slingers.
Give them everything you've got.
And the skirmish mode is going to work against them.
Stay aware!
Yeah, the skirmish mode is going to work against them massively. Move! Why are you just doing the random weird 360 no-scope thing? Like, it's so annoying. Like, dude, the benefit of a chariot is that you can fire backwards. You don't need to turn the whole thing around. What the? They can't even they can't even get a basic targeting system going. You gotta do a full U-turn to be able to fire. I know they're javelins, so they're shorter range, but still.
Do you feel pain? I feel a little.
Modern Total War is not a case of a good idea, bad implementation. It's just bad ideas from all the way down. That's what it feels to me. Not in range yet, scumbags. Okay, I'm gonna send the general off and keep these two chariots down here. Maybe they place a higher priority on the general. Look at how indecisive this is. Javelins against upper militia clubmen. Holy crap! And we've only lost 9 men. I know it's the shield value probably, but still.
On the march. Without
Turn around, boys. Get out of here.
Strike true!
Get one of these militia units in here fast.
Marching on.
What Total War games do you recommend? Shogun 2, Follow the Samurai. Follow the Samurai is like the standalone expansion for Shogun 2. Try that one out. Those are the only games that are good that also have a modern interface. You can try the older ones that have good gameplay, but you're gonna have to get used to that interface. It's not exactly aging well. It's got the general up here approaching.
Sons of Egypt.
I like how even with a significant positional advantage, I still gotta like kite all these units to hell. Because this game is actually atrocious.
Spears.
Who's chasing us? Yeah, clubmen.
Into position!
This unit's morale should be absolutely tanking right now. It should be wavering and routing in this isolated scenario, but it's not. You can thank the health bars for that. I probably sent these guys too far back. God, I don't see how people can consider this a tactics game. It's just literal. It's literal APM burden.
Move on!
It is quite literally the worst kind of APM burden right now.
On the march. Big blood.
Militia clubmen fighting uphill, and their morale is just no sweat, dude. No sweat at all.
Changing position!
No sweat at all.
Into position. Spears.
Absolutely no sweat at all, boys.
Carrier. Move out.
To new ground!
Charioteers, go.
Not a single man dead there. Not a single man dead. Not a single man dead.
Repositioning!
Sons of Egypt.
I like how being exhausted has like a -6 morale penalty, and an army loss is like -120. Like just flat train in your back, -120 morale instead of any
Chariots forward.
semblance of like defeat in detail. What the hell just happened over there? Did the color palette just change, or is that the weather? Oh, that is so bad. Holy crap. Did you see the screen flicker over there? Even the weather transition is like so bad.
Move out.
Like it was like almost It was like a mini flashbang to me for a second.
Chariots, move out!
You guys saw that, right? He picked that one up, and now everything is going to become useless. All of my range units are going to become absolutely useless. Even at like 10 meters range, they're just going to be, they're not going to hit anything. At like 10, at this range, they're just not going to be able to hit anything. The accuracy penalty is that high.
It's ready!
Onward!
Chariots! Chariots forward! Shoot them down!
Move on!
Charioteers, go!
Stay aware!
Withdraw!
Into position!
So you got the battle in this game in all its glory. You know, terrain, positioning does not matter. It's literally just try to keep the enemy at range and APM burden, and then that doesn't even work because of the way the weather works, and it's spreadsheeted so hard that even at these minor ranges over here, there's barely any damage being done.
Executing now! As planned!
What is the bad thing or good thing? What are you asking about?
Engage the foe! To new ground!
When you say burning settlement, you're talking about in battle or during campaign or whatever.
Right, onward! Retreat!
I've never been a by the way, a Cardinal, I've never been a fan of army losses. I think it was introduced in Empire, and I've never been a fan of it. At least it should not, instead of just being, oh, everyone routes, finished, done, it should have just been like a morale debuff rather than just a complete screw you, done, the game's out. The problem with the way they did army losses is that it's relying on the way the game rates units. Like, for example, it overrates. The game overrates samurai units in Shogun 2, but underrates Ashigaru. So even though you could be able to win a fight, it's like, oh no, the army losses, sorry, because, you know, we value samurai unit at 10 and Yari Ashigaru at 2, and it just screws over with the balance.
Attack!
Like, you need to understand how bad they screwed up the weather. Like, why can't I see units at this distance? But at the same time, when units get close enough like this, like all of the ranged attacks mostly miss. Like, it's just insane.
Onwards! Stay away!
Truly an amazing game right now. Truly an amazing game. Quite truly an amazing game.
Into position!
Don't you think so, guys? I could probably just cheese this with a timer. Where's the timer? It's 50 minutes left. No way I'm cheesing that out. I could, though. There's nothing to actually catch me here. And that is the optimal way right now. It's like the only way, actually.
Move out! Charioteers, go!
To new ground!
Right, onwards! I fear nothing.
Yeah, but I'm not really talking about Attila, though. I'm not sure about... I can't really comment on that. But in this game, it seems what I've encountered from it is that it's not consequential. I just parked my general over it and watched him slowly have his HP chip away. Like, it barely had any sort of morale debuff or whatever. That crap should, if I'm talking about it within the context of Pharaoh, I don't know what it is like in Attila, but in this game, it's just not consequential at all.
Repositioning.
Never back down! Throw your javelin! Aim for the heart!
Okay, that's the army losses there. That's it, done. Yeah, screw this. I could ask support for help, you know, here.
Best to
No,
withdraw.
no. Wait a second. You can change campaign customization right mid. Oh, okay. So this is literally if you want to check what your customization was. Okay. No, but you can still change some things though. Okay, so some of them can be adjusted after. That's really cheap though. I just don't like being giving players so many options to just cop out of everything. You know, I miss the days when like it was Medieval 2 and you would just get like for factions, for example, let's say, oh, superior heavy cavalry or lack of late game like gunpowder and whatever. Like that was so simple and easy to understand and intuitive. Like, why could we not keep it at that? This is not just a case of old versus new. Like, it's just straight up better. It gets the point across. The vast majority of communication is in text for a reason in real life. And not in numbers. Multiplayer battle. Okay, we got... Oh, look, we have... Okay, look at this name over here. Noobs 2v2. Siege battle. I want to try this. Am I If the game crashes right now. The thing is, when you make your name so your game so number heavy, it causes people to self-select. So the only people who the sensible people actually just check out and go to another game that's more intuitive. But it results in this very controlled group of weirdos who are just like so like number crunchers. Like you get the impression they work in some middle management job where they're just looking at spreadsheet all day or some crap. Okay. So I'm currently a defender right now. And now I don't have to worry about the whole AI difficulty modifiers thing. You're only allowed 5? Okay, that's lame. Should I do something crazy and bring chariots or whatever? I'm gonna do something stupid and bring chariots. Just excellent battle speed. Chariots. I don't know. What do you mean actually delete army and see funds? I'm just gonna bring some chariots over just to troll them or whatever and see what happens. And yeah, let's start the battle here. I'm gonna try using the chariots. Just I want to see how the chariots interact with like siege towers and whatever. Like I want to see if they can if they actually slow down the men, or it's some nonsense crap where none of them die because of the health bars. They said they fixed the multiplayer in the tweet. They said they did. They said they fixed the multiplayer. There was a desync in the game. Confirm. Exiting. What was he bringing? He was bringing a bunch of oh, he seems quite experienced in the game if he's Batwin Max. I don't know, that sounds like a bot, that kind of name, like Win Max or whatever. Some cringe Redditor or some crap. Let's try that again. It crashed. It crashed. I had the sense, like, before, just a split second before it did, like, it crashed. It crashed. The game crashed. The game friggin' crashed. I didn't even get into the battle. I didn't even get into the battle. The risk of seizure warning is like the only accurate part of the game, by the way. Holy crap, is it... okay, quick battle. Is this thing gonna be as... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I sense the crash coming. It's very easy. Nobody plays Total War for multiplayer. And the funny thing is, idiots will write online, oh, it's because, you know, nobody's interested in multiplayer. Well, no, you're mixing up the cause and the effect. The reason nobody's interested in the multiplayer is because they do jack shit for it. Okay? Like, no wonder, it's like saying, you know, giving it's like cooking terrible food in a restaurant that gives everyone food poisoning. It's like, you see, nobody wants my food, so why should I sell it to them? Look, if you need someone to watch the marketing material of your game to actually understand like basic mechanics, I'm sorry, that's just no, you shouldn't ask people to do their homework for that, their games like that. The vast majority of people who buy mainstream games don't watch any of the promotional material. They just see like what the release date is, and that's it. They might see it on the Steam front page and then they're like, oh wait, maybe I should buy it. But if you're gonna ask people to go, okay, you need to watch all the trailers, you need to go and watch all the go onto the wiki and look at all these different web pages, at that point, I'm sorry, your game needs to be more intuitive. It's been, what, 3 minutes so far? 4 minutes so far? Five minutes. They said they fixed it. But I already got one hard crash and I am also not able to get anything through quick match. Quick battle. I want to check the leaderboards. Yo, I need to check the leaderboards. I want to see if I'm still in like the top 10 or whatever. That would be so damn crazy. I can't leave this. Cancel. I'm stuck in this prison over here of looking for match. This is what purgatory looks like. Yeah, you know, guys, the CA watched my stream and they decided to, you know what, because I'm so dedicated, I'm the only person who played multiplayer. Leaderboards. Where am I? Oh, look, we've had an improvement from like 22 to 45. Amazing, right? Where's my name here? Disdainful Pixel Girl, what a name. Am I not here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been scammed. I'm sorry. I feel offended right now if my name is not gonna be here and I won a match. Okay, look, I won a match which would place me better than half of these people over here. If that's the case, did I miss my name here? We got Zinch over here. Wow. Sword of Khan. The True Bretonian. These are all just Warhammer tags over here. Literally, I don't know if these are bots or they're just Warhammer players who came and joined the game. Yeah, for whatever reason, my name's not showing up here. I deserve to be here. I won a game last time. I have video footage of it. Holy crap. I had video footage of it. I'm sorry. I'm incredibly. I'm actually. This is an outrage. This is actually an outrage. This is truly an outrage. My name is not here. No, in the case of Warhammer, they already have such a large IP, so there's bound to be some sort of multiplayer scene. It's not because, oh wow, this is such a great game for multiplayer. It's the same exact reason people bought Warhammer in the first place. It's not because it's a better Total War game, it's for the Warhammer part. If you have 25,000 or 30,000 people playing a video game concurrently every day, it's no, and every other game has like 2,000 or 3,000, it's no surprise that the 25,000 or 30,000 player one has a larger player base, but that's not really a mark of its quality at that point. And if you're talking about Warhammer 3, they have not invested crap into that game. Like, how many DLCs have they had in their post-release support over nearly, like, over 1.5 years at this point? I think it was like 3 major DLCs, right? And the last one just was truly not well received. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go back. I'm gonna go into I'm gonna load the campaign up, and I'm gonna retreat from the battle rather than actually doing it, because it's clearly not it's clearly not not winnable without just timing out the AI, that is. I'm gonna retreat.
Chance bested me.
Oh wow. For a second there, I thought the game might crash. Look, the only game I watch competitively actually is funnily enough Super Smash Bros. Melee, because there's no post-release developer support at all for that. I've noticed the trend of games that actually have their developers support their multiplayer actually do so much worse on the whole than games that have like a grassroots community because the devs are just fucking clueless. That game hasn't had any patches in 20 years and it's doing so well.
I will guide Egypt in any way possible.
Ran into a guy that convinced himself this was actually good, not total. Are you talking about Pharaoh? Buzzter? Also, I can't tell if Tactical Hobbit's being sarcastic over there. I don't know. I've read so many Madhouse level kind of comments on Total War forums. I don't know what is sarcasm or what is real anymore. Like, I don't know. So I just let my ally do this. I let my ally steal, or no, he's not even my ally, but I just let him steal the settlement at that point. Well, you know what? I'll run away and go back and attack. Noped. How do you pronounce that? Noped. I got about like 10 units in the garrison. Should be more doable, I hope.
The mind prevails.
And I'm slowly losing my upkeep, by the way, but I am getting some stone in finally and some wood.
Peace is a time of
Oh wait,
opportunity.
I can restore.
We call on your providence. I see all.
Are you gonna restore some of my movement range? Awesome. That is just not broken at all. That is so not broken. Yeah, just barely out of range though.
March on.
That is so not broken. So not, there is no potential for that to be broken at all or abused. None. Zero whatsoever. Well, you know, people eat a lot of McDonald's. Doesn't mean McDonald's is good food either. Like, I think you're underestimating just how much power, like, the Warhammer IP does to sell something. It's unreal how much it can sell something just having the Warhammer IP attached to it. It doesn't matter what the merits of the actual product is, of domination or whatever.
The enemy are fools.
No, I think the problem with the modern day game development is that there's very little technically actually proficient people, and most of it is just marketers or whatever, or middle managers. So they just don't have the capacity to fix problems even if they recognize them. Settlement upgrade available. Where's that? Is it worth? Is worth at this point? I think so. I'm getting a decent amount of, you know, I'll do that. It looks like I'm just stacking modifiers at this point. Yep, let's do that everywhere. I have the stone and the wood for that. I'm slowly replenishing it. Let's do that. End turn. Why do I see a settlement that looks like it's... What are you referring to? Do we have any stats or showing us how many people play Domination? Okay, I need to see that. If anything, what people really wanted from Warhammer 3 was the Immortal Empires thing. That's what they were waiting for, not the... I don't think domination really factored that much into it overall. And okay. So let's get in the settlements. No. Can I not use that? Upkeep minus 20%, yeah, but that's good. Oh man, this is something else though. This is truly something else. You gonna replenish my movement? No. I think it did slightly, right, or something? I know I've missed that one. But at the end of the day, whatever way you cut it, Warhammer 3 was just such a massive failure beyond its just very like early launch days. Like it dropped off so fast from, I think it was like 170 down to like it went down to like 10,000 or something like by 2 months or 3 months after release, and it stayed that way for several months, like 10,000 concurrent players. It was almost losing out to Three Kingdoms of all games. It was almost losing out to Three Kingdoms. Okay, we're getting some more positive. Upper Egyptian archers. So Rubidium, do you recommend going for... I know Axemen are really good in this game, but I'm wondering, are they good enough to overcome the difficulty modifiers? They got a lot of HP on them and good unit size. You think it's worth going for them? Worth does it is worth. And the upkeep doesn't look too bad either. It's like 129. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't think of that. Avatar Conquest is like half the reason people play Shogun 2 to this day. It's still alive after 10 years. And Avatar Conquest might be half the reason for that.
Strategy needs soldiers.
It was competing against itself, Warhammer 2, and itself as a Total War. I don't think, how is it competing against Warhammer 2? Anyone who played Warhammer 2 was gonna go over to 3, and like Warhammer 2 just died the moment Warhammer 3 came out. It's literally just died the moment Warhammer 3 came out. I don't see how it was competition. And second of all, Three Kingdom, Rome 2, I don't even think those are the same audience. I don't think anyone who plays like Rome 2 or is invested in Three Kingdoms really cared about whatever Warhammer 3 was going to do anyway. They're very insular audiences on the whole. If the game went from 30,000, I know Warhammer 2 went from like 30,000 just before Warhammer 3 released and then dropped to like under 10,000. That is the definition of a game dying at that point. Whoever is left at that point just probably can't afford Warhammer 3 at that point, is waiting for it to go for sale. But Three Kingdoms was already like flatlined at like 8,000 by the time Warhammer 3 came out. And what was the other game you mentioned? Rome 2. Rome 2 has been pretty stable all the time. I don't think anyone interested in Rome 2 would really like be on the edge of their seat for anything Warhammer related. There's not a lot of overlap in those audiences. I mean, they tried so hard to appeal to Warhammer players with Troy's Mythos expansion or whatever, and it didn't work out at all. They weren't interested. There's been a very consistent trend that Warhammer just eats up it just doesn't just gets all their attention like from the players just automatically by it being Warhammer. And that's true, yeah. I remember watching the numbers like after release, and Warhammer 2 did see a bit of a climb up. And after like the first 2 months, Warhammer 2 saw a bit of a revival.
Knowledge is power.
Because they failed in execution. So it's they failed. If they failed in execution, they failed. Okay, what was I doing? I'm gonna end this. Outpost available. Royal Tradition available. I like how this is designed like a web page now. Like you have all this stuff connecting together. Like they really are appealing to the Reddit audience. Holy crap, everything is so poorly defined. You need to go reading all this crap. I remember when the encyclopedia was mostly just for fun if you wanted to read it and not required reading. Come on. It turns out alienating your old, more loyal audience who expected actually immersive real-time tactics games, and for an IP that you don't own is not a good business plan. Who could have seen that coming? Who'd have thunk it? Conquer a region focused on producing food. Can I like leave this right now? Okay, I need to see which one actually includes food, though. This doesn't even give me a map for the resources, right? No? No, it doesn't. I would like to see which region actually contains food. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm assuming this is food over here. Whatever. Might be the wrong thing. Oh, producing food. Okay, I was right. I was right. There's gonna be a garrison of about 9 units, 10 units.
I will guide Egypt.
Wait, can I not attack it by sea? Wait, can I not attack this by sea? Are you telling me I can't attack this by sea? Hang on. Add upgraded modernized graphics. Bro, it still looks good today. It looks good today because even though the texture quality isn't maybe as good, it does so much with its lighting and its art style that it looks really good. I've had a bunch of people tell me it looks like it came out yesterday. What it does need is actual UI scaling at 4K, right, so that everything doesn't become super tiny. The only thing that they had was 3 Kingdoms that gave them a new audience that they just went and wasted right away with their bad DLC policy and just canceled the game literally 2 years later. You went from having the biggest, like a record breaker for the franchise, to canceling it 2 years. That is the definition of mismanagement there. It's incredible. So can you not attack a settlement by sea?
The Nile
Whatever.
truly is the mother of Egypt. Coming to port.
Land there. Yep.
Strategy required.
Of course, there is no... There's no penalty to actually doing this. I don't need military access. People talk about how great the diplomacy is in these games, and you don't even need the military access to waltz on, and they don't even declare war on you. It's been like that since Rome 2, and they always talk about, oh my god, the immersive diplomacy, it's so much better. Yeah, sure. Just walk in and grab settlements unopposed, I guess. Amazing, truly amazing work. Go for 3. It's gonna give me more production. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll take it. Why not? Royal decree available. SP from battles. Construction cost. Recruitment rank. 2 faction wide. Condition general. So what does that even mean? That means rank 2 for the general? Like, this is so obtuse. Like, condition general. Just tell me recruitment rank 4 generals increased by 2. It's quality of life. Well, people, I've played Rome 2 and 3 Kingdoms pretty extensively, both of them, and in both those games on Legendary, I never had, like, I rarely ever have the AI declare war on me for any reason, which means that non-aggression pacts and defensive alliances are just useless. Like, you can get through the game so easily without even engaging with diplomacy in any serious manner. It's just, what is the point of all those additions if the AI is just so passive the whole time? Speed from battles, influence. I'll go for this one instead. Also, you could trade technology in Empire. That's something that never came back, I think. You can't trade technologies anymore. Just saying.
2 steps ahead.
Just saying. I will declare war, yes.
To battle.
Take this place for the Emperor.
Prepare the ladders.
Outpost garrison. I have to fight the outpost garrison. Yeah, this is... I just... I had somebody actually come into my comments defending the Rome 2 change where you still get access to the garrison and everything, and they made it worse where you get access to outpost garrisons as well. It is so incredibly easy to defend territories now. It's insane. It's literally World War I simulator. You need to get 2 stacks of like high quality units and just steamroll the AI at that point. You're dealing with Upper Egyptian spearmen over here, the settlements, the main settlement garrison, and then the outpost on top of that. Holy crap. I think I can make it work if they attack me in the... I'm gonna continue the siege over here. How much do I have right now? I got 12... Oh wait, where's the resource here? Total labor strength, okay. I'll have to wait all that time for this. Yeah, I'll do that. Continue siege. Yeah, in my experience, like in Rome 2, it's a liability going for alliances. Like, it's practically just, there's no benefit to you on your, there's no practical benefit to doing it. The whole point of pursuing those things is to shorten the list of potential enemies. But if they're not going to attack you anyway, then it just loses its value. It's just role-playing at that point. Yeah, that's the thing, Rubidium. I looked at the fact that I have like 2 axes with me. I'm like, maybe I can do something with that. And the chariots. Maybe I can do something. We'll see. I need the... A faction with up to 3 regions can be annexed. Okay, that sounds pretty broken.
All will remember me.
I like how it doesn't even tell me. Does it not even tell me how many provinces this guy has over here? So, okay, sure. So he's got 2. But if that's ignoring what the campaign objectives are. The campaign objective is capture as many territories as possible. So the optimal way to play is to get those as fast as possible. If you're getting an alliance and it actually slows down your expansion, that's a suboptimal alliance. If an option is there and it's detrimental to you on the whole, then it's not an option you should go for. Just because it exists doesn't mean the game gets points for it. It's like talking about like the 90% of units you will never recruit. Like, oh wow, this game is such great unit variety, but if you don't recruit 90% of the units, they might as well not exist at that point. Like, I remember playing as the Seleucids. They were the first faction that I played in Rome 2, by the way. And I remember instantly, because you have like 6 or 7 satrapies, I just got dragged into a war with everyone if I wanted to. And I just, you know, screw it. I'm not gonna bother honoring those alliances. Just let them declare war on it. It's just a liability through and through. Oh my god, that's a lot of axes. You know what? I'm gonna retreat real quick. Is he gonna come after me? Yeah, he's gonna come after me. No? Okay. Oh, he's just gonna run away. He's gonna attack my settlement, maybe? He's gonna try attacking it, like landing and then attacking. What?
Peace is a delicate balance.
What just happened here?
But when brothers turn against each other, virtues are abandoned. And bloodshed.
I have no idea. Did I lose the campaign or something? Oh, we got civil war. I wasn't paying attention to the faction politics at all. On turn 15 to 16, I guess I just I wasn't doing anything. Like, I was managing my settlements, having balanced resources and everything. Everyone, a public order was good. Did I just... Oh, Hittite. Oh, okay, not me. Okay, I was like, oh, what did I do? I was like so confused, like what the hell did I do? What? Okay, I'm gonna lay siege to the settlement again.
Lay siege. They will not last.
It's expanding actions. Settlement upgrade available. Where? Necken. Where? Okay. I'm probably gonna lose a bunch of stuff to the scrap here. Monument outposts. You got the Yebu here with rank 3 settlement. It should, if this depending on how this goes, I should be able to hold against these guys.
Fight smart.
The only game that was praised for its diplomacy by who? Games journalists? But anyway, you're talking about the vision of Total War, but it's true that Total War has been primarily about the battle since its very inception. That was its whole selling point. I know that it's not the only reason you would play Total War. Like, I'm not saying it's all about the battles 100%, but it was a dominating factor. And at that point, when you start to disincentivize the battles, why am I playing the game anymore? You can make the diplomacy as interesting as possible, but you know, it's like turning a first-person shooter that's really good, like Battlefield, into a city management game. Maybe the city management is really good, but I'm not playing Battlefield for city management. I'm playing it for the first-person shooter aspect.
Violence is necessary.
So damn slow and riveting. Also, I haven't seen any like real-time battles happening on the campaign map, as in like the whole animation thing that they were hyping up. Weirdly, haven't seen any of those before. Their demands, their offers. They want this for 5 turns. You know what? I'll accept. That sounds like a really good offer. I have a lot of wood in the stockpile, I think. I'm not really using it for anything. One of the games of all time. Yep, it is one of the games of all time. Look at the amount of views these bridge battles now has got in the past. Wait, what are you referring to? Okay. So we, you know, this is what I'm telling you, just the defensive aspect of the game. I don't mind the AI getting recruitment bonuses, but when you give them recruitment bonuses and they also get access to the settlement garrison, and then they get access to the outpost garrison, what are you supposed to do at that point? You're just supposed to cheese the game and just avoid combat. It would be fine if the combat worked and you could actually use tactics against the AI. That's a kind of match you should easily be able to win. We got a lot of Nubian recruits. These look like pretty weak units on the whole, but let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. Speaking of bridge battles, we have the river without the bridge this time. Okay. I want to see if I can... I want to try something where I... Okay, so... None of these guys have Vanguard deployment. Yeah, none of them have Vanguard deployment. Okay, I want to see if I can like pull the AI units onto one side and have my men shoot it from the other side.
I fought worse than these dogs.
I'm gonna put all these guys into the same group.
Sons of Egypt,
All of you into the same group.
always ready. Strength is power.
Oh, and the reinforcements are gonna come in from the rear. Okay, okay, okay. I just realized reinforcements are gonna come in from the rear. I want to see if they're gonna actually deploy in a different zone, and this should be the definition of an easy fight. Holy crap! If you want to see how far the games have fallen, see if you can do basic things like defeat in detail. Okay, just basic, literally the most basic defeat in detail kind of strategies. If it's possible. Get out of here. They're gonna start targeting you, just get out of here quick.
Sons of Egypt.
And get out of there. Achoo! Okay, that sounds funny. Okay, just catch this guy over here and fire right into his flank. Real quick.
Changing position.
Okay, we got Nubian recruits. Look at these really garbage tier units barely taking any losses to javelins, of all things.
Press onward.
Destroy them.
Like, look at this, look at this. Let's just see if they do anything in this charge. No, 6 kills, 7 kills in that charge. Amazing. Truly amazing. This is truly amazing gameplay here. Health bars really, really working their wonders.
Repositioning.
Okay, we got the general. We actually got the general here. And that's what really matters here. What really matters here is the general. And I can't retreat, I think. I can't withdraw from this fight at all. Yep, this is what it is about. It's about range units. It's all that it's really about, range units.
On the march.
Onward.
Okay, get out of that situation. Route them out of the map and get the militiamen back.
Strength is power.
I think I might actually be able to do this. I don't want to jinx myself though.
Infantry moving.
Let's get these guys out of archer range. I don't want any.
Move out.
You still have these guys not breaking. Are you serious? Are you serious? None of these guys are breaking.
Infantry moving.
I like how I can bait. Is it supposed to be like this? Okay.
Spears.
Okay, you guys quickly go there and start firing on these Nubian recruits. I need everyone here online in tip-top shape to fight these
Moving.
Nubian recruits.
Aware.
Gotta love all the spaghetti going over the screen.
Egypt. I fear nothing. Rise for that charge.
Yeah, two-handed units seem to be working their wonder here against Nubian recruits.
I never miss. Marksman, let fly.
Come on.
For Egypt.
Changing position.
I'm gonna turn these guys into melee mode right now, just
Close.
if only to stop units from firing. Come on! Unit losing decisively according to the game.
Spell blood.
Yep, love how you just can't defeat in detail units in this game. So damn difficult to defeat in detail armies.
Withdraw!
Run!
Press onwards.
Carry on!
A new vantage. Onwards. Repositioning. Move on.
Spear!
Victory
Come on.
assured.
Man, this is what awesome combat, man. Holy crap.
Stay away.
Such an absolute mess right now.
To new ground.
I fear nothing!
Get out of there.
Changing position. Press
Well, we got one enemy general dead. Hopefully I can finish this off
a new
and get
vantage.
moving.
Gods, watch over us!
We got the militia holding everything back here. Is that the enemy general dead, or did the enemy general just die? Hang on, am I missing something? No, there he is.
Repositioning. Underestimate me at your peril.
Truly amazing.
Attack.
Slingers loose!
Truly amazing gameplay. So riveting. Nubian recruits shattering.
Destroy them!
And this is all because the enemy general is so damn invincible and impervious.
Position.
Spill blood!
Right onward!
Yep, I just love how you cannot do defeat in detail in this game. It's truly amazing.
Eternal. Always ready! Slingers release!
Carry out! Into position! Glorious combat!
We must retreat!
And here you have the army losses coming in. Yep, that's the army losses. Well, we tried, and there. Look at this. So we have hang on. We deployed 2,079 against about 4,000. That's 1 to 2. This is something that should be a winnable fight, especially their Nubian recruits. These are literally trash tier units over here. Can I not check the encyclopedia here? Like actual trash tier units here. I'm fighting against Nubian recruits. Despite, you know, trying to take advantage of defeat in detail. Total War is about the connection of campaign and battle, and the newer games are just terrible at doing it. I will say it again, Fall of the Samurai had the best connection between campaign map and battle. Would that have been enough for a Bedium to actually do it? Would that have been enough to actually turn out in my favor? Whatever, I'll just continue the campaign. Does she actually die? I'll just continue this campaign. Whatever. Is she dead or what? Nope, she's not. She's just wounded. Though I do get a lot of income for that, for my troubles. So do I just wait for her to show up again or something? Is that how this works? Oh, okay. How do I repair this crap? Where's the repair button? There's no repair button here. What? Where's the repair button? There's no repair button. What? Oh. Need to hover over this crap. Not enough to just select it. It should just show up here if you're selecting it. Stone income is going to become a lot higher. I'm going to do that. And raise a general. How many turns? Recruitment in 4 turns, so things are pretty damn inconsequential as they always have been. Just go for this guy. Recruit him and get me axemen. It seems like axemen are the thing to do. It seems like they are the thing to go for. What about swordsmen though? Upper Egyptian swordsmen. They're nerfed in battles, as in like in the real-time aspect, but in terms of auto-resolve, they seem pretty broken. Lack of population. Oh no. People just say that the population thing, they just say population and don't explain why it's good or bad. Shogun 2 and Fall of the Samurai were designed without it in mind, which is fine. They completely... It's not like they went and took Rome Total War and just ripped out the population mechanic and gave it to you. Those games were designed without the population mechanic in mind, which is fine. Well, swordsmen have... slightly worse speed and slightly worse melee attack, but better armor, which functions like additional hit points, but they have fewer hit points in total.
Egypt truly is the peak of civilization.
I don't know, in Fall of the Samurai, replenishment is actually really, really slow. Like, losses are actually significant. Like, very, very significant in that game. That's why in my battles, I take forever to, like, position myself to make sure that I'm exposed as little as possible to the AI and can end it as quickly as possible. Just one quick morale shock to ensure that I'm not engaging in the firefight. You don't need population for a successful Total War. You can make it work. I'm not against it, but... Shogun 2 or Fall of the Samurai, as it stands, I really don't see the issue with population. I'm gonna go for these conscripted axemen. I'm just gonna go for a full stack of conscripted axemen. Just experiment and see what happens.
We are blessed to live in such civilized times.
Oh, look at that. I'm gonna go for workforce growth there. Whatever, end turn. Rome 1's Rome 1's management of armies, Medieval 2 were a bit worse, were actually quite worse than Shogun 2 and Fall of the Samurai. It had a habit of sending armies off in like in 4 or 5 unit stacks instead of consolidating them. Nothing was as good as the maybe Shogun 1 and Medieval 1 because those were 2D maps, but nothing was as good as Shogun 2 or Fall of the Samurai's campaign map. Yeah, it was so much better at actually consolidating its units into stacks. Battle AI is a different thing entirely, but campaign AI, that game was pretty damn good. Like the campaign AI in Shogun 2 will actually wait for if it sends one army to siege you, it will actually siege you down while having its second army show up. It won't just... I noticed in Medieval 2 it just sends one army instead of sending them all together to attack a settlement. So you just 1v1 all of them individually and slaughter them. They're very, I tried one of the sieges earlier in the stream, by the way, and as a siege assault, and it's... You can't, for one, you can't actually target the siege tower and the battering ram by itself. You can only target the units. But you can target the battering ram and like burn it down after they put it at the wall. Or so, it's just really weird, the interaction with them.
I serve Egypt. My army will be unstoppable.
Raiding where? Who's raiding? Oh, this guy's busy raiding. I'm not at war with him currently. Relation enemy? Who? When did I declare war on you? Where did this guy show up? Is this a rebel army or something?
Do not test my patience.
Huh? This is some guy I haven't discovered, or is he some from the wastelands or something? Okay, well, I'll just leave him be there, I guess. Shogun 2's campaign mechanics are so... Oh boy. No. They look simplistic on the surface, but the way you actually combine buildings together to unlock certain units and positioning your armies on the campaign map actually matters in that game quite a lot. Especially with bridges and like choke points in the mountains, it matters a lot how you position your armies in that game. Especially on legendary difficulty, you're gonna have to get used to giving up settlements, like engaging in tactical retreats on the map. It's a game in itself. It's wonderful watching it happen in that game. Just the way the front line constantly shifts on the campaign map. Their offers, their demands. Single barter? No, I don't want that. It's the same guy who's raiding me currently. What the hell? Their demands, their offers. How much am I getting per turn? Okay, I'll accept it. I'm just enriching myself over here. Okay, declared war on me. So the AI does seem to actually have the capacity to declare war. Oh boy, what are we up against? We got Libu tribesmen, just a bunch of them, and on our side you got the outpost garrison general and a bunch of... You know what, I'm gonna leave this for next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you can hit the Discord link in the description below, and I probably will be streaming this tomorrow as well. And I will see you next time. Stay tuned for more Pharaoh coverage. It's truly riveting. Well, bye-bye, everyone.